Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that half the world has gone dark. No internet, no phones, no GPS, no electricity. It begins on a quiet Tuesday morning. At the Solar Observation Center in Colorado, astrophysicist Dr. Sarah Mitchell notices something unusual on her screen. A massive dark spot has appeared on the sun's surface. Solar storms happen all the time, but this one is different. As Sarah studies the data, her face turns pale. A gigantic cloud of charged particles is racing toward Earth at nearly 2 million miles per hour. She immediately alerts government agencies. But outside the scientific community, nobody pays attention. Social media is busy with celebrity news. Politicians are focused on elections. Most people have never heard the term coronal mass ejection. Sarah knows what could happen. A storm this size could be stronger than anything humanity has experienced in the modern technological age. She sends one final message to her team. If our calculations are correct, we have less than 18 hours. And then the countdown begins. 18 hours later, strange things start happening. Pilots flying over the Arctic lose radio contact. GPS systems begin showing incorrect locations. Satellites start behaving unpredictably. At first, people think it's just a technical glitch. Then the sky changes. In places where auroras should never appear, colorful lights begin dancing overhead. Residents of Texas, Spain, Egypt, and Japan stare upward in amazement. Millions pull out their phones to record the phenomenon. The videos go viral. Scientists are not celebrating. They are terrified. The beautiful lights mean the storm has arrived. Inside power grid control centers around the world, alarms begin flashing. Electrical currents are building inside transmission lines. Transformers are heating up. Engineers try to disconnect vulnerable equipment, but they are running out of time. At 9:17 p.m. UTC, the first major transformer fails. Then another. Then another. Like dominoes beginning to fall. And nobody yet realizes that this is only the beginning. The next 30 minutes change history forever. Entire regions suddenly lose power. Cities disappear from the nighttime map. Traffic lights stop working. Subways freeze inside tunnels. Mobile networks collapse. Data centers switch to emergency generators. Then those generators begin running out of fuel. People rush to check the news, but the internet is slowing down. Banks lose connections. ATMs stop working. Credit cards become useless pieces of plastic. Hospitals activate backup systems and prioritize critical patients. Families gather around battery-powered radios searching for information. The most frightening part isn't the darkness, it's the silence. No notifications, no messages, no updates. Nobody knows how bad the situation really is. Across continents, millions ask the same question. When will the power come back? The experts have no answer, because many of the damaged transformers are not stored in warehouses. Some take months or even years to replace. For the first time in generations, humanity is forced to confront a terrifying reality. Modern civilization depends on electricity far more than anyone imagined. 3 days pass, then 5, then 7. Some cities restore partial power, others remain completely dark. Supermarket shelves empty quickly, fuel becomes scarce. Water treatment systems struggle. Governments deploy emergency crews around the clock. Engineers work non-stop trying to rebuild damaged infrastructure. Yet amid the chaos, something unexpected happens. Neighbors begin helping neighbors. People share food. Communities organize local communication networks. Families spend evenings talking instead of staring at screens. Children play outside because there are no devices to distract them. For the first time in decades, many people see the night sky clearly. Without city lights, the stars appear brighter than ever. Humanity remembers something it had nearly forgotten. Technology is powerful, but human cooperation is even more powerful. Still, one question remains. Will the world fully recover? Or is this only the beginning of a much larger disaster? 2 weeks after the blackout began, scientists finally understand what happened. The storm was almost identical in strength to the famous Carrington event of 1859. But there is one shocking discovery. The solar observatories detected a second eruption shortly after the first one. It was heading in a different direction. Had Earth been in that path as well, the damage could have been far worse. Humanity had narrowly escaped a civilization-scale catastrophe. The world slowly rebuilds. Power returns. Networks come back online. Life begins to look normal again. But people are no longer the same. Governments invest billions in protecting electrical grids. Scientists develop better warning systems. And ordinary citizens realize how fragile modern life truly is. Because the greatest lesson wasn't that a solar storm could shut down technology. The greatest lesson was this: everything we depend on, our phones, hospitals, banks, transportation, and communication, exists on a foundation most people never think about: electricity. And somewhere, 93 million miles away, the sun continues to burn. Quiet, powerful, unpredictable, waiting. The question is not whether another giant solar storm will happen. Scientists know it will. The question is, will humanity be ready when it does?